How's it going, everyone? My name is Josh from the Sealand Sports Cards YouTube channel. Welcome to the first video of the channel. Today we'll be doing a 16-card PSA sub reveal, and quite honestly, this is one of the best orders I've gotten from PSA. A lot of great cards in here, high gem rates, and it's just a lot of good stuff. I can't wait to show you guys. First, we have a redemption that we have gotten back from Panini after, I think, a couple of years now, maybe a year and a half. But long story short, I opened up a boom box and I pulled a redemption, and this was the card in that redemption. Finally got it back after so long. You guys know how long Panini redemptions take nowadays, and obviously I didn't necessarily want this card. Theoretically, it's just, I was more than willing to get a replacement card for this, and I put in a request for a replacement, and I might throw it up on the screen right here. But Panini decided to honor the original card, so I got this Bijan Robinson Optic Rated Rookie Silver, and depending how it looks, maybe I might grade it. But I'm just glad I finally got this back after, a year and a half, and thank goodness Panini finally came through on this card. But that's not the point of this video. The point of the video is this PSA package that we have right here. And right now, I'm just going to pause the video right now, get this open, and then we'll go ahead and do the reveal. Alright, so this order kind of came back at a somewhat good and both bad time. There's some baseball stuff in here, which is good at the time of recording this. It's a little bit before the season started, but some of the stuff in here I wanted to be back before the Super Bowl. There's mostly football and baseball in here. But I'm just going to go through one by one and show you guys the cards that we graded. So this first card it's a DeAndre Hopkins certified card. It's a first off the line gold, and I'm going to see if I can, let's just do like this. There we go. So it's essentially, 2022 certified DeAndre Hopkins mirror gold, first off the line, numbered out of 15. And I was really hoping the Chiefs would win a Super Bowl, so this card would go flying through the roof. This was a $5 card, numbered out of 15. And it got a Gem 10, which I'm very surprised. It's on a thicker cardstock, and this is my first time ever submitting a card with a thicker cardstock on it. So, I mean, I'm super glad this got a 10. And, if the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, this probably would have been a good card to have. But either way, I'm glad it got a 10. Next up is, this is a gold reactive Dick Butkus out of 17, 2 of 17. We have to flip it like this. Yeah, gold mosaic. I'm not necessarily a big fan of these mosaic cards just because the way this looks right here. I always like the classic Topps Chrome Refractor ones, which they're gladly coming back in the near future. I think this year they're going to have the, it's going to be the NBA license, I think. They're having back this year for Topps Chrome Basketball, so they'll have logos and everything on it. But again, this is a good card. I got this for like $8 at a card show, and I got a Gem 10. So I'm glad this got a Gem 10. It's a great card of a Hall of Famer, a legend, 2 of 17. So I'm happy with that. This card is a weird card. So it's a Chase Petty 1 of 1 gold prismatic from Leaf Valiant. This card's about $20 at a card show, and going into looking at this card, I was familiar with the Chase Petty name because I don't know if it says on the back, but okay, I think he's from Vanderbilt, if I'm not mistaken. So the name was familiar, and I think he's on the Mets right now. But I thought this would be a good card to grade at the time, and this was the worst card to order, unfortunately. So I got a near mid 7, which I do not know how. I mean, the camera is not going to do it justice on here, but this is going to be a crack out. I mean, I'd rather just hold on to this card. Hopefully, he does well this season. But $20, just decided, what the heck. Next card, I thought the Lions were going to be doing good in the playoffs this year. This is a Sam Laporta blue prism from Select. These cards look sick. It's a color match as well. Numbered out of, I'm not sure what's the number out of, 199. And this card got a 10. So, good card to have in the 10. I did look up the comps of this card after I got the grades for these cards, this order. And this card actually goes surprisingly low. I mean, one thing you will know about me once I make more videos is I'm a huge fan of chromium cards and chromium cards with color matches. So, I mean, a color match rookie, Sam Laporta, blue for a good team. He's a good player as well. And this card goes like $40, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, but I'm so glad I got 10. Next card is a rookie Spencer Torkelson purple from Topps Fire. I got this card for like $5 at a card show, I think. Now, in theory, I should have necessarily graded this card because, I mean, Torkelson wasn't doing too hot. I mean, I was familiar with the Tigers team because I am a Cleveland fan. Browns, sadly, Guardians, and Cavs fan. So I vividly watched the Guardians-Tigers series, which was a great series. So Torkelson, I think, did all right in that series. I'm not too sure. I might throw up some stats on the screen right here just to show you guys if what I'm saying is true. But it's a rookie. It's numbered out of, right there, numbered out of 99. But let's just see what it got. I'm just going to do a flip. Got a 9, which probably lose money on this, but I thought it was a cool card. It's a rookie Torkelson. I'm sure he'll have a good year this year for the Tigers. The Tigers are stacked up, so not bad. Next up is a Genesis. The Genesis 2021 Mosaic Genesis of Danielle Hunter. Very underrated player in the hobby, in my opinion. His cards don't necessarily sell well, but I think he was a leading sack leader. He was a sack leader for the last season. So, I expected this card to go for a little more than what it did. Because, like I said, I already knew the grades coming into this. So, this is the card. I mean, it's a perfect looking card. I love these Genesis parallels. But this got a 10. So, very excited about this card. I mean, again, underrated player. Does not get enough credit for what he does on the field. But glad I got this in the 10. Case it. This one, this is probably the second best card, and the next one's going to be the best card. But this is probably the second best card in the order. So, Stephen Castle is currently #1 in the NBA Rookie Year voting. And I kind of had a little bit of a stipulation that he was going to do well this year based off looking at the rosters. Because Chris Paul obviously being the starting guard for the team, but Stephen Castle being in the wings and getting trained by CP3 is definitely going to be, good for his, basically good for him coming up through the NBA and, not having to go down to the G League and get reps and then come up. But he's got, a mentor in CP3 to help him out with everything in the league. And this card is a Ray Wave auto, which, not Ray Wave, the Lava auto, but this card is probably my favorite card of the order. And, let's see what we got for a grade. The focus. It got a 10. So, very happy with that. It should be a good card to sell once he wins NBA Rookie of the Year. I think he is going to win. Obviously, the college uniform, so I might go for a little bit less. But still, Stephen Castle Rookie Auto, Gem Mint 10. I mean, numbered out of, what, 199. Got this for $60 at a card show. So, or 60, $50, I would say. But, great card. Glad I got it in the 10. Now, this one is essentially, I think, the card of the order. So, let me just flip this around. It's a gold lighted up from 2023 Optic of Saquon. When I submitted this order, this was back around, I want to say November of last year. It was before he kind of went off. I think it was basically a little bit before or after the Browns-Eagles game that I submitted this. But, he went off in the regular season, had that infamous tackle where he literally jumped. He literally, I can't even explain it. It was this incredible jump, hurdling a defender, and then obviously he won the Super Bowl. And, this card has an interesting story, at least in my opinion. So I was going through a card show, again, this is our card show find, and I literally had, 40 bucks left. And this guy had it for 50 bucks. I gave him a $40 bill. Not $40 bill. I gave him 40 bucks. And he said, yep, I'll take it. So let's see what it got. Gem 10. This is probably, like I said, the best card in the order, in my opinion. Saquon, did so well in the Super Bowl, did so well in the playoffs, did so well in the regular season. This is the card I kind of wanted to sell during the Super Bowl, but again, the order came so late, so I couldn't really do nothing about it, but glad I got this back. It's a great card. I'm excited for it. Now, this might be the start of, when I originally submitted this order had a lot of Juan Soto cards, because that was, this was before he signed with the Mets, and I knew, once he signed, it's going to have a lot of hype in him once more. So I graded a bunch of Juan Soto in this order. I think the next card's Juan Soto, and, I think there's like 3 more cards for Juan Soto. But this one was a Optic Lime Green Juan Soto from 2020 Optic. So, I mean, unlicensed baseball, but we're just going to do a flip on this one. Got a mint 9. It's a cool looking card. These are the cards I prefer. Like, when you look at the mosaics, let's go back. If you look at the mosaics, I mean, you see how it has like that star pattern inside of it. I'm sure if you collect sports cards, you know what I'm talking about with the mosaics. I rather prefer these, chromium refractor ones over these types of ones all day. So I'm not the biggest fan of mosaic for that specific reason, but I mean, I'll still take a look at the cards. They still have some good parallels in those sets, but mint 9. This is I want to say third year Juan Soto, but it's a cool card. Picked up at the card show as well. Now, this also might be the card of the order as well, besides the other one, the Saquon. This is let's flip it over. This is a gold 2022 Topps Pristine Popular Demand Auto of Juan Soto. I got this off eBay for about $140 before he signed with anyone, numbered out 50, as you can see. And this was an encased card, so meaning it had, the little piece of tape over the magnetic, and, wasn't necessarily supposed to be broken out of. And this is my first time ever grading a card with it being broken out of, like, that magnetic with the tape over it. So let's just see what it got. Gem 10. Perfect card. I mean, it's a gold Juan Soto auto, even though it's in a Nationals uniform. It still should sell for a pretty penny, and I hope it does. But great card. Probably tied with the card of the order with the Saquon, but great stuff. Now, all these cards will be listed on my eBay store, which will be listed in the description as well. But right now, I just want to show you guys the cards. So this is a Topps Chrome card. I forget what it's called. Heart of the City Gold Refractor. These cards look sick when I was looking up Juan Soto Gold refractor cards to grade and buy. This is a cool card. It's similar to, a home field advantage, but, it looks like it just has more of, like, architecture inside of it, more than, stuff that references the city that the player's in. Obviously, this being Washington, D.C., this kind of represents the city being in the nation's capital. Heart of the City. It's a gold refractor out of 50, and this got a Gem 10. So this is a card that should sell well. Again, Juan Soto. Again, the refractor type gold. So I'm super, super, super happy about that. All right, this next one. This is from the new Cosmic, I think. 2024 Cosmic. This is it's a Planetary Pursuit the Sun insert from Topps Chrome Cosmic. I think these are case hits. And we'll just do a quick review of that. Gem 10. Good looking card. I was expecting this to get a 9, because I think if you look on the back, I'm not sure if you can potentially see that, but I thought there was a corner ding on the back. Now, you can't really see it, but I thought this was getting a 9, but surprisingly gemmed up, so I'll gladly take it. Next one, if I can get this stuck in there. There we go. It's another Juan Soto. From Top Sapphire. It's a gold kind of color match. Topps Chrome this year. Topps Chrome was super good. I mean, technically this is last year by the time of loading this, but this card was a sick overall, numbered out 50. Where's that? I think it's on the front actually, but we'll do a review on this, quick review. Got a 9. Yeah, there it is. 39 out of 50. I'm not too mad that this didn't gem. But still a cool color match. Should sell all right, but obviously be losing money there. But as you can see here, 10 pile, 9 pile. This is my best order, I would say, yet. And then this next card is essentially kind of the bread and butter of cards I like to grade and cards I like in general. We're going to do a quick reveal on this. This is a red sparkle. Zach LaVine, he just got traded to the Kings. Number out 75, so we'll go ahead and turn this around. Gem 10, fast break red disco essentially. But these are the cards, these are my bread and butter. I love these cards because, you know, it's a color match with the Bulls jersey. It's a good player, and it just looks sick overall. And obviously, in my opinion, if a card is color matched like this, I think it adds more value to the card if it was just, you know, a base blue or, you know, some random color like green to like 3. I'd rather have like a higher number color match card to the lower number non-color match card. So if I was a Bulls fan, I'd be keeping this in my collection. Obviously, I'm not, but it's a sick card. I'm glad I gemmed it up. Next card. This one's a weird card. So it's a Lamar Jackson gold out of 10 from Legacy. I got this on eBay for about 30 bucks, and this is the Under the Lights diamond gold of Lamar Jackson. So there's no comps of this card in any grade to my knowledge, but it's Lamar Jackson gold out of 10. So it should sell well no matter if it's either an 8, 9, or 10. If it's an 8, then I probably make my money back or lose a little bit of money, but 9 or 10 should be a good, you know, little boost in profit. But let's go ahead and see what we got. Gem 10. So, I mean, this card should sell well. I don't know how well it will sell because, you know, it's from an obscure set. Legacy is not really a known set. It's a weird, you know, it's like gold, but it's not listed as gold. It's diamond, but, I mean, it's Lamar Jackson to 10. That's the only reason why I bought it for 30 bucks. If this was any other, you know, if this was Prism, this would probably be like a $300-$400 card, non-graded, but good card nonetheless. Another 10, add to the pile. And then the last one is essentially a Derrick Henry Genesis from 2023. We're going to do a quick reveal on this. Got Gem 10. And again, this is the card I kind of wanted before even the playoffs. I mean, Derrick Henry was doing good going into the playoffs with the Ravens, and obviously the Ravens fell short once more. Unfortunately, sorry if you're watching this as a Raven fan. Obviously, I'm a Browns fan, so you could just dog me in the comments. But good card nonetheless. I mean, I'm surprised I gemmed these cards up because, you know, even though they're chromium stock on the back, these cards specifically, even right here, they're kind of prone to chipping. Since obviously, you know, if you're grading a card and, you know, the backs are, you know, darker and you're easily able to see chipping on corners and chipping on the sides, it's going to be tougher to get the gems. And I knew that cementing this card in, but I'm surprised it still got a 10. So I'm not going to complain about that. But so the gem rate overall with this order was essentially 12 out of 16, which was, I'm not too sure. I'll probably pop it up on the screen. I'm horrible with math, but I mean, this is my best order of the day. I think it's my 5th PSA order. Best order of the day. Hands down. I mean, all these, you know, gem 10s right here, and all these cards will be available on my eBay store listed in the description. I mean, if you're interested in any one of these cards, just let me know. But yeah, obviously with the sports card channel being this is the first video of the channel, I wanted to try to, you know, start out with a bang, and obviously this PSA order is definitely a good start to, you know, introducing myself as a sports card collector and everything like that. But like I said, just gonna run through some of these cards just so you guys can see them once more. But leave your thoughts down below what you think about these grades. Obviously, what are your thoughts about, you know, the sports card hobby at this time in general, and all that type of stuff. And yeah, you'll definitely be seeing more videos of me in the future. Next video I might post will be, you know, what I PC a lot. Obviously, I'm a Cleveland fan, so I'll show you guys my PC of, you know, Browns, Guardians, Indians, Guardians/Indians, and then Cavs stuff. So, but thank you for watching once more. Hope you guys enjoyed, and please subscribe for future videos about sports cards. Thank you, guys.